Quick question. Have you ever opened a medical bill and thought, wait, I have insurance. Why is it so expensive? At the beginning of the year, whether it's your very first time you bought insurance or you renewed your insurance plan or got a completely new one, knowing the right information ahead of time gives you one less thing to stress about, and it will save you hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars a year. When it's your first time getting your own insurance or your loved one is in pain, worried, or confused, that's when out-of-network costly mistakes happen the most. Today, I'll teach you the terminology insurance uses that people often find confusing. I'll make it simple for you, and you do not need to understand every single detail. You just need to know how to use your plan the smart way. And if you're a caregiver, managing appointments for a parent, spouse, or loved one, or if you're a senior navigating healthcare more often, this information matters even more. Because frequent visits mean small insurance mistakes can turn into big bills fast. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Slava Kreynovich. I'm a nurse practitioner who does house calls. Here, I'm creating a community for caregivers where you can get your questions answered, share some ideas and tips in taking care of home, bedbound loved ones, as well as address your personal needs as a caregiver. Not all plans use these terms the same way. Some plans only say in-network, out-of-network. Others use out-of-network, preferred, non-preferred. The one question to ask before any visit, test, or prescription is this preferred, non-preferred, or out-of-network under my plan? This question alone prevents most insurance billing surprises. Think of the insurance like a tiered system. Everyone isn't treated the same. The first term is out-of-network. In plain English, equals financial risk. What this actually means? Insurance pays little or nothing. High deductibles apply. Surprise bills are very common. It happens frequently with urgent care centers, independent labs, some specialists, and travel or emergency situations. Next term is in-network. It means your insurance company has a contract with a doctor, lab, or a hospital, and you pay less. Everything is predictable. There are two tiers of in-network, preferred and non-preferred. In-network and preferred are insurance companies' top choices. What this actually means? Lowest copays, lower deductibles, insurance pays the most, and fewer billing issues. It's common with preferred labs, tier 1 imaging centers, preferred pharmacies. So in plain English, preferred, best price, least hassle. In-network and non-preferred. What this actually means, insurance pays something, you pay more than preferred, higher copays or coinsurance, often higher deductible applies. It's common with some labs, certain imaging centers, non-preferred pharmacies, and specialists outside the value network. In plain English, covered, but not the cheapest option. Let's look at the real-life examples, where the same blood test, depending on location, can range from $0 to $20 in preferred lab to $300 plus in out-of-network lab, where insurance offers no coverage. The same test, the same doctor's order, very different bill. Important things people miss about in-network that it does not equal preferred. A provider can be in-network but still cost more. When does it happen? Let's say a hospital may be in-network, but the radiologist or the anesthesiologist or the lab inside the hospital may be non-preferred or out-of-network. Once you picked your plan, here's what I want you to check right away. Number 1, labs. This one is huge. Not all laboratory facilities are treated with the same by insurance. One laboratory might be fully covered when another one for the same blood work could send you a bill for $300. Call your insurance company and ask, which laboratory facility in my area is preferred or in network. Then tell your medical office, please always send my lab requests there. You or your loved one might get blood work done every few months, sometimes more often. Choosing the wrong laboratory once might not feel like a big deal, but over a year, it adds up. MRI, CAT scan, X-ray. This one surprises many people. An MRI at a hospital can cost thousands. The same MRI at a freestanding imaging center, often a fraction of that. Call your insurance, ask which imaging centers are in network. Do I need a prior authorization? Because again, same test, very different price. For seniors, imaging is more often. What many people do not realize is that where the test is done matters just as much as what test is ordered. Same scan, same machine, very different price. Number 3, double check if your doctor still accepts your insurance this year, whether it's your primary care provider, any specialist that you're already seeing. And here's a sneaky one. A medical provider can be in network at one location, let's say outpatient office, and out of network at another, a hospital. Always confirm the location with your insurance. There's the gatekeepers. A physical therapy or home services, often these bills can add up fast. Find out which offices are in network, how many visits per year you're allowed, and whether you need a referral or authorization prior to the services. This is especially important for caregivers when someone is dependent on your decision. If you're caring for someone after a fall, surgery, or hospitalization, physical therapy and home services can be lifesaver, but only if they're covered properly. Always ask how many visits are allowed and whether authorization is needed. This is one of the most common places patients or caregivers get unexpected bills from. Emergency rooms are for life-threatening emergencies, and they're expensive. Check your ER copay when urgent care is covered. Instead, that observation stays aren't always considered inpatient, and knowing the rule matters. People tend to use urgent care centers because it's faster, easier, often cheaper than ER, especially after hours. But not all urgent care centers are treated equally by insurance. Knowing which ones are in network before you need them can save you a lot of stress and money. 2 urgent care centers on the same street can have very different coverage. Before you need one, ask your insurance which urgent cares are in network under my plan. Save them in your phone. Future you will thank you. Medication costs can vary wildly. Check which pharmacies are preferred, whether mail order is cheaper, generic versus brand coverage, or 90-day supply discounts apply. Same prescription, different pharmacy, totally different prices. For seniors taking multiple medications, pharmacy choices really matter. Using a preferred pharmacy or mail order option can significantly lower costs, especially for long-term medication. Also, check out the delivery options directly from your local pharmacy. Don't skip. Some services must be approved before you get them. The common ones: MRIs or CAT scan, physical therapy, specialty medications, home health services. Many plans now started offering low cost or even $0 copay for virtual visits. Ask your insurance about primary care telehealth, mental health virtual visits, after-hour options. It's great time, less money, less stress. And know your worst case number. This is the last but not the least. Know your out-of-pocket maximum, the most amount you'll pay in a year for covered services. After that, your insurance pays 100%. This one gives you a peace of mind. To keep it all organized, I have created a free printable insurance saving checklist with everything I talked about today. Labs, imaging, urgent care, pharmacies, all in one place. You can download it using the link below and keep it handy. Before any test, referral, or procedure, ask the one question that saves you money. Is this in network? And Do I need prior authorization? That single question prevents most surprise bills. Insurance does not reward you for being stressed. It rewards you for being informed. If there is one rule to remember, it's this. In-network equals affordable. Out-of-network equals costly. A little preparation now can save you a lot of money, time, and a lot of frustration later. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, share it with a friend who mentioned to you being confused about insurance rules, because we're in this together. Let's help each other out. Kindly subscribe for more information and mindful health tips. And as always, I'm wishing you and your loved ones good health. And remember, joyful heart is the best medicine. Till next time.